Well, Jeremy Corbyn, the leader of the Labour Party there. Paul Nuttall, the leader of UKIP, has said that Mrs May has taken a cynical decision driven by the weakness of the Labour Party rather than by the interests of the country. Well, let's hear more from UKIP now, joined by Peter Whittle, their MEP for the South East and also well known here in London. Welcome to you indeed. If you think this is a cynical decision, driven by self-interest, it sounds a little bit as if UKIP is not exactly raring for the fight.
No, two different things actually. I mean, it is, there's no question. She is putting country last and party first. But the fact is that we always welcome the opportunity for people to vote for our party. And actually quite excited about it now. You know, we've got the resources, we've got people in place, and we are raring to go. Any
idea how many seats you'll be able to fight?
Not at this moment, but I mean, I think I can't see it being any less than what it was in 2015. I think that also the situation's changed in that in 2015 we had sort of thin support, as it were, but across the whole country. I think what's happened is that we have obviously upped our organisation. We now know of seats and areas that we should highlight. So I think that there is a very exciting prospect for us coming at this next election.
I mean, you got one, or you did have one MP before Mr Carswell. He's resigned from the party, and now Aaron Banks says he's going to fight against him, presumably in UKIP colours. I mean,
I'm not sure about that actually yet. I don't know what he's decided. But the fact is, obviously, we will be fighting that seat.
But the point is, you could end up with no MPs.
No. I think that is extremely unlikely. I think that, in fact, we will improve, actually, on 2015. I think that is the way it's looking, because you have to remember as well, Adam, is that alongside the issue of Brexit, which, of course, is hugely important, it is not the only issue that we stand for. We are the only party that talks about the kind of issues that people are really concerned about, such as radical Islam, such as the failure of multiculturalism. We are not hearing anything from this government about how they seriously are going to control immigration, for example. These things have not even been talked about, and we will talk about them.
So what sort of seats do you think you could actually win in this general election?
Well, I think there are obviously some seats in the north, certainly some seats in the southeast and in the east, where we will be putting a lot of effort in, but obviously we will be putting effort in wherever we have organisation. And I mean, we haven't been sitting on our hands just for the past 2 yees. So obviously...
We're getting through leaders like hotcakes.
No, we have a very good leader now, and we're going forward with him. But I think the main thing is that, you know, the people who voted for us certainly want to make sure that the Brexit we get is the one they voted for in the referendum. But as I said before, there are other hugely important issues that none of the other parties are going to take on, which we will. We've always been radical. We've always talked about what people in the other parties simply don't want to talk about. And that's what we're going to do during this election.
Mr Whittle, thank you very much indeed for joining us. Well, of course,